Hello everyone, and welcome back to Mass Effect 3. Um, so last time we cured the genophage and earned the allied support of both the Turians and the Krogans. And then we were summoned to the Citadel by Counselor Valen, the Solarian one. But before we go do that, we're going to first do the rounds, talk to people. And then we're going to take out a Cerberus fighter base. And then we'll go to the Citadel. But do a quick update on our war assets. We are just shy of the minimum required. The bulk of it's still coming from the Alliance. But the Krogan are through in a lot.
Bethany, you see the bids of the Maw taking down the Reaper? Man, I wish I could have been there. I'm just glad the diplomats are off the ship.
Also,
a Krogan and a
let me
Turian in
know
the
if
same room
the
is a
video
fight
gets
waiting to
choppy.
happen.
It shouldn't get too bad, because this is a much less taxing game than, say, Ace Combat or Project Wingman, but it could still happen.
Commander, Admiral Hackett has requested your help with a Cerberus fighter base on Novaria. Commander, nice to see you again.
How are you settling in, Trainer?
I actually feel somewhat useful. It's been challenging to integrate data feeds for the War Summit.
How are the systems holding?
Well, I'm glad we performed stress tests.
Specialist Trainer has been extremely helpful. The accuracy of our war room data is a direct result of her work.
Thank you, Edie. I'm still getting used to all of this. In the lab, we'd hoard everything, piles of tech everywhere. Out here, it's like living out of a shoebox.
Oh, you'll be okay.
Life on an active ship always feels crowded at first. You'll get used to it.
Oh, it's not a bad thing. I've got no problems getting cozy. This is wonderful. Back in the lab, we had to hoard because we had no budget. Now, Edie, Ariake Tech uses a proprietary smart processing algorithm that could clean up our long-range data. Can we license it?
We can. Analyzing and applying the upgrade now. The algorithm should reduce long-range strategic combat data analysis time by 3%.
Impressive.
If it means getting the equipment I need, I can quite happily live out of a shoebox.
Alright.
The Turians have given us top-level access to their combat data. Their ships are already moving in to help the Alliance fleet. You actually secured a Krogan-Turian alliance. It's one thing to hear about Commander Shepard. It's another to see her in action.
Okay, let's check her. We got a new article on the Reaper. From Alliance News Network, information partners, Pharos. A group of colonists on Pharos have mounted a defensive against arriving Reaper forces, holding them back long enough for civilians from nearby colonies to escape. Hello, Spice Junkie. Welcome to Strem. How you doing? Let's see here. The informal militia from Zeus Hope, said to be survivors of a savage Geth attack several years ago, has repelled the initial Reaper landing attempts with a level of wartime competence more common to seasoned platoons. The colonies are using improvised weapons, as well as supplies salvaged from a defunct exogeny facility. This colony is our home, colony spokesperson Elizabeth Bayman said. We survived worse, we know how to fight together. The colony is expected to have time for full evacuation before Reaper forces arrive. Glad you're doing good, Junkie. But yeah, I usually stream on Wednesday nights for Mass Effect. Although with my computer's C drive filling up really fast, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to do that before I have to get a new desktop. So you're still fighting. From Shiala, Commander Shepard, I don't know if you've seen the articles, but the people of Zeus Hope are fighting again. This time it's the Reapers instead of the Geth. I'm not sure if you remember me, but you helped me back on Ilium. The Thorian is dead now, I can confirm that. But the spores in our bodies remain, and on some level we are still connected. This is not necessarily a bad thing. As we fight back the Reapers, we feel each other and act with one mind, ignoring pain when the need arises. I'm sure I'm still indoctrinated. I remember Sovereign's voice in my mind when I willingly went to the Thorian as a thrall. But my connection to the people of Zeus Hope is stronger. It drowns out the Reaper voices. The situation is imperfect and dangerous. Perhaps the colonists should separate for their own safety. But with one mind, the untrained fight with the skill of veteran commandos. Our force is strong. I have not forgotten how you helped us, how you spared me. We are leaving Pharaoh soon. When the time comes, we will fight with you. Shiala. Alright, Corinthians. Okay. Making babies. God damn it, Rex. Shepard. Making babies will be fun. As soon as this war is over, let's just say I'll do my part to build our numbers back up. You really came through for us. I'm proud to call you my friend. Eve is in the Celtic Valley, enlisting support from the other clans and spreading the word. She's going to be a great leader. Most of the males won't like me sharing power with her, but too bad, I run the show. We're off to save the Turians now, since apparently they forgot how to hold a gun. And this is from the Dalatraz saying that I'm an idiot. Well, she can go fuck herself. War asset acquired. Zeus Hope colonist.
Alright, my turn. What's the first order an Alliance commander gives at the start of combat?
I give up.
Correct.
Alright, big guy. What do you call it when a Turian gets killed by a horrible spiky monster?
Friendly fire. Come on, that one goes back to Shang-Chi.
You gotta respect the classics.
How many humans does it take to activate a dormant mass relay?
602. 600 to vote on it, 1 to ask the Asari for technical help, and 1 to request a seat on the council afterward. How do you know when a Turian's out of ammo?
He switches to the stick up his ass as a backup weapon. Why does the Alliance hire pilots with brittle bone disease?
You're shitting me. The Turian military has one about me?
Oh, absolutely. I heard it myself from a private back on Palaven.
All right, why does the Alliance hire pilots with brittle bone disease?
So their Marines can beat someone in hand-to-hand drills.
Damn, you need to tell James that one. Hey, what's the hardest part about treating a Turian who took a rocket to one side of his face?
Figuring out which side took the rocket.
Oh, God.
Never thought I'd see the Krogan and the Turians team up. Even the Reapers have to be a little nervous about pissing them off.
I'd say more than a little.
I'm sorry about Morden.
He has a friend.
He was a good man.
Yeah, he was always running those tests. And one time he tagged me in the middle of the night to ask
Welcome,
how many
Cross.
livers humans had. And this bump on my elbow? He said it was just a mild bone deformation, but I'm pretty sure he stuck a probe in there.
Glad it was just your elbow.
I always thought he was crazy. Useful, but crazy. Then he gives up his own life.
To save the Krogan. Doesn't do much to disprove the crazy theory, huh?
I guess not. But he was one of ours.
So now that we got the Krogan and the Turians, what now?
The Krogan help us turn the tide on Palaven. They can shoot at something useful for a change.
Dig till we hit daylight, huh? Works for me.
So how does it feel knowing Krogan will be singing songs about you until the end of time? I think it would be an honor.
It feels good.
There's enough misery in this universe. It's nice to see something go right for a change.
Can't say I've ever really witnessed history in the making like this. Well, except for Sovereign attacking the Citadel, and then there was the Collector base, but this one felt good. And
Collector base
Rex
didn't.
keeps running the show on Tachanka. Maybe we should hire a food taster for him. Imagine the carnage if someone like that brother of his, Reeve, took over.
It could happen.
I know, it's a chance we have to take, but I have to say, if it wasn't my own world that needed the help, I might have taken that Solarian deal.
Never crossed my mind.
I could never bring myself to do that, no matter what I was offered.
I admire your restraint, Shepard. It's nice when we can save the galaxy without destroying another race along the way.
I couldn't betray my friend.
Let's hope our luck holds.
Let's see here. Okay.
I wonder where all the Krogan will live now. I've never seen what you'd call a house on Tachanka.
And
Commander?
okay, so they're out. But yeah, Carolina will never betray her friends and family.
Commander, Chief Engineer Adams would like to speak with you down in engineering.
All right, I'll put them on the list. Shuttle Bay.
Shepard, thanks again for being there at the refugee memorial. I feel better. Everything's so much clearer now.
Glad I could help.
That last job on Tachanka was intense. I tried providing air support, but the sky was so full of Cerberus, it was like someone kicked a hornet's nest.
Welcome, Sovereign. We're doing the rounds before we start preparing for the Battle of the Citadel. Also, there is a little bit of chop because I'm willing to bet that it's the reason for the dropping frames is I have about 16.5% space left on my C drive, and I don't know what I can safely move off the C drive to my external hard drive without everything crashing. So, yay! Because I'm not computer literate. But I plan on over Christmas and early in January to get an actual desktop instead of a laptop, and just transfer stuff over to it. Because I do like PC gaming, even though I'm not very good at it. But if I'm going to stream off of it, I need something with space.
Parts of Tachanka reminded me of the desert back home. The lizards and worms are bigger, but, you know, the sand and everything.
Okay, that was enlightening. Space memory processor. Yep. All of that is something that my laptop has, but not as much as an actual tower. Okay, let's see here.
Genophage cure, huh? This beats the hell out of reporting on the Milgram City Council.
I don't think I've heard of Milgram. Which planet is that again?
Beckenstein. It's right next door to the Citadel. I'm a colony
Hey,
kid.
that's where we had the heist. Beckenstein was where we had the heist with Sumi.
Commander, got a minute?
What do you want to know?
You've just implemented a cure for the genophage. Millions of Krogan will start fighting the Reapers. What do you say to people who think humanity is starting another Rachni war and Krogan rebellions?
This is Krogan Redemption.
It's easy to remember the worst of Krogan history, but you also need to remember the best.
Meaning?
The Krogan were heroes once, and they want to be heroes again. We're giving them that chance.
Are you aware that Clan Urdnot is already petitioning the Council for an embassy and rights to a colony world?
That can be negotiated.
The Krogan are coming to the aid of a Council homeworld. That's more than a lot of species can say. I helped them get the genophage cure. Anything more is between the Council and the Krogan.
There it is, straight from Commander Shepard. Until tomorrow, this is Diana Allers. Good night and stay strong. Okay, I'll cut that together with the rest of the segment and send it to Command for approval.
Krogan Clan. Okay. Javik, and then the engineers. Okay. Let's go ahead and talk to the engineers.
Edie doesn't pilot the Normandy, she is the Normandy.
Edie can direct the Normandy with her thoughts. She sees, hears, and feels through the ship's sensor arrays. The Normandy is her body.
I've seen Edie's body, and its curves are a fine sight better than the Normandy's hull.
So what do you think, Edie?
Are we more than our thoughts?
I'm done. Any more of this and my head's gonna explode.
Commander, remember the problem I mentioned? About a core overload possibly venting into the engineering compartment?
Yep.
Daniels, Donnelly, Edie, and I have been brainstorming and comparing notes.
You see, the venting occurs when IES sinks are in a back cycle. At the same moment, the main core is at peak draw, such as from sustained kinetic.
Yeah.
What Kenneth means to say is that we're pretty sure we can make the system safer.
Oh, that's
We
good.
just need a GX-12 thermal pipe. Unfortunately, we're cut off from Alliance supply chains.
Oh.
Could you keep an eye out for one the next time you're on the Citadel, Commander? I've got the specs right here.
Sure.
I'll look for one the next time we go to the Citadel.
Thanks, Commander.
Those FBA couplings you got last tour are still holding up. Thanks again, Commander.
No problem.
Nothing to report.
Welcome, Starscream. We're just doing the rounds and talking to people before we fight Cerberus.
Commander,
You settling in, Javik?
I believe some of the crew wishes to be my friend. That is not my purpose here. Also, I find I need to wash my hands. The residue of the ship is strong.
How so?
I have been exploring. There are traces of those who lived on the Normandy before. I detected a human female. Her genetic structure was unnatural, as if artificially created.
Sounds like Miranda.
And a Drell. There was illness in him.
Thane.
And the Krogan we met, who lived in these quarters. He was undergoing a metamorphosis. His memories were confused, not organic to his mind. There was great confusion and turmoil.
I still can't wrap my head around that. Reading information like you do.
For my people, it was as natural as breathing.
Evolution's an amazing force.
Our scientists believed it was the only force in the galaxy that mattered. They called it the cosmic imperative. The strong flourished, the weak perished. The governments of your cycle seem concerned with ensuring the survival of all.
Cosmic imperative.
Was this imperative just your scientist's opinion, or did they prove something we don't know?
The universe had already proven it. They only had to look around.
And saw what exactly?
Extinction is the rule of law in the cosmos, the natural order of things. The weakest species are doomed.
The weak need protection.
It's the duty of the strong to protect the weak. Otherwise we'd have anarchy.
But those who had nothing to offer would be eliminated.
So conflict should be a way of life.
Evolution demands it. The strong grow stronger by dominating the weak. It is for the greater good of all. Though I do not think your Asari approves of my beliefs.
Liara? I think she just had a different idea about what Protheans were like.
We are all a product of our time. Had I been born in this cycle, perhaps I would be the noble scholar she wishes me to be.
You? Really?
You think you'd like that? It's a whole different line of work.
I wouldn't know. Living a life of constant war. taking life in every battle.
I see how it could be tough to see outside the box.
It is the only box I have known. It shapes me, as stone is shaped by the one who carves it. The stone has no choice in the form it will take. You and I, Commander. War is our sculptor, and we are prisoners to its design.
Maybe not much longer. We win this and we'll both be set free.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a point with the strongest to the fittest, or survival of the fittest. But if you don't protect the weak, you miss out on what they have to offer. Weak but skilled, perhaps.
Thank you, Commander. I have seen the death of a Reaper. It has been a long time.
Let's hope it's the first of many.
Yes, a difficult fight remains. I would have accepted the Solarian deal and not told the Krogan. Morality and friendship do not matter now. Your allies are simply resources to use against the Reapers.
Bullshit. Allies and friendship matters, because without them, who can you count on? Okay, before we go up, we're going to go back down. And we're going to buy that pipe. I think it's from Elkos Combine. Yep, there it is. Alright. Back. You have much to learn, Shepard, but you're still getting. Yeah, he does, but like he said, war was all he knew. He was born during his cycle's Reaper War. And so all he knows is Reaper War. He's in the core, yards, cabin, chocolate system, medical. Hey Nugget, how's it going? It's going good. We're doing the rounds before we start fighting Cerberus.
Destroyed by the Thresher Maw appears to be completely inert, Doctor. We would need to send in teams to be sure.
Out of the question. Tell the Krogan to stay away.
Busy?
I have time if you'd like to talk. In fact, I could use the distraction.
What's on your mind?
How long it took the Reapers to eradicate the Protheans, and how long they'll need for us. It took them centuries to conquer the Protheans. We're not quite so widespread, but it would still take at least 100 years.
Yeah.
It's selfish, but I keep thinking that if we fail... I'm only 109, Shepard. I could live to see the entire cycle come to an end.
Gee, that young.
Only 109, huh?
I know. It must seem strange to complain about a 1,000-year lifespan. I used to think it was sad that most aliens live such short lives. Maybe it's not such a privilege to outlive so many. To witness so much death.
Immortality is a curse unless you have someone to share it with.
Don't drive yourself crazy about this, Liara. We're still in the fight.
Only because you're still driving it forward. We finally have other leaders on our side, but none will take us as far as you can. Sometimes I wonder how you do it.
I have friends like you.
I think of the people I care about. That helps keep me going.
I'm glad I'm among them. I hope.
Of course you are.
I feel better already. Thank you for coming by, Shepard. Why don't we talk later?
Alright,
Working on anything?
I'm helping decode some of the Crucible's designs, or trying to.
Live forever.
Theoretical particle physics based on specialized base 12 mathematics aren't exactly my specialty. And Javik is his usual forthcoming self. I'd trade my last 100 years to resurrect even one Prothean scientist to help us.
Like I said, I wouldn't want to live forever unless I had someone to share it with. Because, I mean, humans are social creatures. And being the only immortal is, or would be, a fate worse than death, in my opinion.
The private messages terminal has new
Don't care.
correspondence.
Okay. Let's talk with Chocolates.
I'm glad to see we have Garrus back. I wanted to help with his scars, but I think he actually likes them.
He does. And then Edie's the last one.
What are you up to
Shepard.
now?
I am uploading data on the destroyed Reaper to the Turians. They are investigating possible Reaper structural weakness. Our data says Reaper capital ships such as Sovereign are of unique design. However, smaller Reaper destroyers bear similarities.
That one was small?
Relatively, yes. Ground attack ships are only 160 meters in height. Sovereign was approximately 2 kilometers.
Great.
We'll keep talking to the Turians. If there's a chink in the Reaper's armor, we all need to know it.
So, Caloros ate a baby Reaper. Lovely. Alright. We've made the rounds. So let's look at the galaxy map. The Atheon cluster. Shrike Abyssal, Sigur's Cradle, Numina, Attican Beta. Let's head to the Attican Beta.
I found something.
Okay, we don't need that. Elitania. Interferometric array. I know that's a real word, but it sounds like a made-up word. I'm just not sure what it means right off the top of my head.
Signal confirmed.
Science. It means science. Yeah, I first heard that term on Star Trek Voyager as part of their techno battle. Exogenous scientists. Okay, we'll do that one after we get the Atheon cluster. Let's see here.
I found something.
Omakar. Or Care, I'm not sure how it's pronounced. Volus Intelligence Archives. Seta Ard.
Signal confirmed.
Volison. Oh, oops. It'd help if I actually fire the probe at something or a target. Volus Engineering Team.
I found something.
Volus Dreadnought Wunu.
Signal confirmed.
Cherik Sab. Volus Fabrication Units. Irune. The Volus homeworld is a high-pressure, high-gravity planet that supports an ammonia-based ecology. This rare environment means that the Volus have been slow to colonize, as there are few planets that meet their habitation requirements. Most prefer to stay on Irune, working remotely via the extranet. The more adventurous don the clumsy but vital pressure suits and venture out to worlds and Citadel space to make their fortunes. Irune is remarkable for having done away with warfare as an institution of the state. Volus culture lacks the romantic view of war found in the galaxy's more aggressive species. Physical skirmishes between groups rarely last long and are almost always ended by social castigation, bargaining agreements, or harsh economic sanctions. Irune's cities tend to be built on fast trade routes rather than military defensible positions. This has left them vulnerable to a Husk attack now that the Reapers have overwhelmed the Turian fleets and begun a ground war on the planet. Citadel Travel Advisory. Irune's ammonia-based atmosphere is toxic to non-Volus life forms. Visitors to Irune must wear pressure suits at all times when traveling outside of environmentally controlled areas. Population 8.8 billion. Capital Lenos. Book of Planets. Alright. Let's go ahead and grab that intel that we got. And then we'll head to Novaria.
Excellent find, Commander.
Power damage bonus.
The information
Can't
network
tell I
terminal
like
has
damage.
been updated.
I like both weapon and power damage. I am a DPS. That's why in Monster Hunter I'm a bow main. Why in Destiny I was a hunter. All right. Okay, land. We're gonna take Garrus and Edie. looks good.
Commander, the enemy has a strategic advantage in this sector thanks to the fighter squadron facility you're about to attack. We want to seize it, but their air defenses are too strong for a frontal assault. Losses would be too cost prohibitive.
How do you want me to handle this?
Go in the back, bring down their defenses so we can send in the troops. Good luck, Commander.
I have visual contact. There's a small platform above the main landing pad. I can drop you there, but it's gotta be now.
Do it.
Do it.
Commander, you'll have to find the command center to take down their defenses.
Keep an eye out for the command center.
Multiple contacts.
Die. Weekly processing report, Sergeant Parker. All on-base personnel has been processed. Integration protocols updated successfully. Ow!
Neutralize it, Shepard. Looks like we found the control center. Advanced heating unit stabilizers. I guess it's cold enough here. Damn it. This'll take a while.
Commander, you've got enemies inbound and we can't wait. Someone's gotta get those defenses down ASAP.
Edie.
Edie, front and center. As you command.
Be ready, Commander. You're gonna get swarmed.
Am I?
Commander, I've been flushed from cover. Retreating to minimum safe distance.
No problem. Cortez, get out of there.
We'll wait for your all clear, then relay to the strike force.
Warning, warning. Security breach. Initiating lockdown. Failsafe.
Outside communications are no longer possible, Shepard. Just bring down their defenses. We'll worry about that later.
You're more than a few men down.
System deactivation prioritized. Awaiting shutdown command.
Shepard, it appears that shutdown requires the synchronous command.
Get a metagel.
Defense system deactivated. General Order 7/7 triggered. Establish contingency defenses.
Cerberus is deploying manual defenses to the landing pad, Shepard. And that's where we need to go.
Cortez, I read you. Come in.
There you are, Commander. Had to get through the interference. Area clear. Signaling the strike force. Wait. Scans picking up something coming your way.
Stand by for Titanfall.
Deploying armed response.
An Atlas. Terrific.
Give it everything you got.
Now the deck is clear, Shepard.
Anyone wounded?
Just the usual minor flesh wound.
Copy that, Lieutenant.
Woohoo! Victory!
This was a major victory, Commander. A crippling blow to Cerberus operations in this sector. Now all we have to do is maintain control of the facility.
Cerberus won't make that easy.
And we won't make it easy on them. Thanks to you, we can use their own defenses against them. Tell your team they did good, Commander. You should be proud.
Thank you, sir.
That's all. Hack it out.
Alright. Got monies. And we have crossed the minimum threshold on our war assets with 3,371. We got from the aliens, we got the Volus Dreadnought Quonu for 50. Brings the alien total up to 473. The Alliance with 1,218. Latest boost comes from the Zeus Hope Colonists. 30. Crucible at 305. A lot of them with the Volus Fabrication Units, Volus Engineering Team, the Interferometric Array, and the Exogeny Scientists. Cerberus with 125. The newest one is the 75 points of the Advanced Fighter Squadron. And the Krogan clan's got a boost thanks to Diana Aller's interview, bringing the Krogan up to 785. But now it's time for the Battle of the Citadel.
About your buddy, the one who joined Cerberus. You heard from him?
No, I cut ties. Reported him for whatever good that did. No way I want that crap on my record.
Let's go ahead and save, just to be safe.
You've got new messages, Commander.
Alright, Liara to Sony. Shepard, I been working on something I'd like to show you. Can we meet in your quarters when you have a moment? Liara. And Hope lives from Ernot Bakara. Commander, I'm writing you from the Kelphic Valley on Tachanka. I wish you were here to see this. I'm watching Krogan pour in from across our entire planet. So many of them that I've lost count. They've all heard the news. We are finally free. The age of suffering is over. Never again will the Krogan be afraid to give birth. Never again will they fear the pain and heartache it might bring. While I don't know what fate ultimately has in store for my people, I can promise you your decision to believe in us will not be in vain. We will fight the Reapers for more than glory. We will fight them because we know there's a future for us after victory. The rest of my life will be devoted to traveling to Chanka and speaking aloud the words no Krogan has heard for nearly 2,000 years. There is reason to hope. This I owe you, Commander. This I will never forget. It always feels nice curing the genophage because of all the good karma it gets you. Hi, Boo. Boo the space ham ham.
Liara, you had something you wanted to discuss in my cabin?
Yes, I'll be right up.
Come on in.
Thank you. Could we sit? I've been thinking about the knowledge we gathered on the Reapers, and how easily it could be lost again. So, I put a plan in motion to preserve things for the future.
What's this?
A record of the galaxy. Information on the Reapers, relays, different cultures, and blueprints of the Crucible. But there's one entry I wanted your opinion on.
Which one?
Your own. I'd be honored to have your input. How would you like history to remember you?
Sure it'll last.
50,000 years is a long time for a computer to sit around.
Please, I was an archaeologist. I know what I'm doing. I'm encasing these records in time capsules and seeding copies on multiple planets. And while it's not foolproof, the VI I'm installing has every translation and linguistics program I could find.
So it's an information guide like Vigil on Ilos?
It's more than that.
I've been preparing it for some time.
And it will be a privilege to guide the future discoverers of these records. Have you decided what you would like Dr. Tassoni to write in your entry, Commander?
I'd like her to decide.
You know me well enough to fill in the blanks, Liara.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I'd like it to be your call.
Well, I'll say Commander Shepard was born on Mindwar, but never let what happened there define her. Shepard was also a deadly tactical fighter. Most enemies never saw her coming. She was a soldier and a leader, one who made peace where she could. And it was a privilege to know her.
Careful this doesn't sound like a diary.
I can't help myself. You're a good friend, Shepard.
So are you.
You've been there for me too, Liara.
No, I haven't. I wish I could have joined you back on Ilium.
You made up for it.
Well, I suppose I did just write your name in the stars.
Now, for those of you wondering what the point of that was, if you're stupid enough to pick the refusal ending by either refusing either destroy, control, synthesis, or shooting the Star Child at the end, well, you get the refusal ending. And what Liara made is what allows the next cycle to finally defeat the Reapers. You have acquired yeast and bread flour. Tomorrow there shall be bread. Special knotted bread. Ooh, that sounds good. I wish I could say that I could bake, but I can't. I know how to burn food. Shut up. Trying to start of Hanukkah. Okay, it's like it's either Hanukkah or Saturnalia, because you mentioned you celebrate both of those. I just wasn't sure which one it was. All right, let's go fight Cerberus at the center.
Alliance Control, this is SSV Normandy. Are we clear to descend?
Saturnalia, make a Roman cake.
Alliance Control, this is Normandy. We're headed to Bay 1-4, Zakara Ward.
I like
cake. Clear to descend.
I have to be careful about it because my nut allergy. But I don't think they're gonna answer you.
What the hell's going on down there? Even if there were a station malfunction, they'd have backups online. I got a bad feeling here. Checking emergency channels. Hey, yeah, this is Joker. Uh-huh. Yeah, no kidding. Commander, there's a communication from Thane. He says it's important. I think you'll want to hear this.
Put him through.
Shepard, the Citadel is under attack. Cerberus troops are everywhere and they're in control of the docks.
Are you safe?
No, I had to evade their commandos at the hospital. I'm in a Presidium storefront.
Did Caden make it out?
We got separated. He said he had to protect the Council. I'm going to CSEC headquarters.
Why CSEC headquarters?
It's been compromised, and CSEC's response depends on it. As long as Cerberus is holding the headquarters, they have the station.
All right, Joker. Get us away from the docks and close to CSEC HQ.
Cake.
We'll deploy in the shuttle.
Aye, aye, Commander.
All right, we're bringing Garrus and let's bring in James. Lemons. So Roman lemon cake. It's cool. Okay, he's got that one. He's okay. Oh no, he's down.
Okay, people, coming in hot. Get to cover.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
Oops. Alright. Now, it's surprisingly easy when you can make the Cerberus turrets do the work for you. Come on, come on. Get up!
Shepard, I saw those Cerberus troops on you. I thought you were done for.
Bailey, what are you doing here?
Getting my ass shot off trying to retake headquarters. Cerberus took it in the first push. We gotta kick them out of there. Everyone in C-Sec's flying blind without the network.
How bad's the situation? Do you know if the counselors are alive?
They split up. I'll know more if I can access the terminal inside.
Can you get us in?
I'll get the door. If no one interrupts me with a bullet this time.
Yeah, let's go in with pistols instead of our rifles. Okay.
Here we go. CSAT network access, courtesy of Cerberus.
How's that gonna help?
Cerberus has control of the main channels, but I can set up a new one. Without it, our people have no plan and no chance. Hello.
What have you got?
A warning from Counselor Valern. He's supposed to be here meeting with the Executor. Be on guard. The likelihood of betrayal from within is high. Not a lot else. But if he's inside...
I meet now.
Why would the Counselor be meeting with the Executor?
Usually it means someone big's about to be prosecuted. I guess that someone had Cerberus friends.
Udina.
The Counselor mentioned Udina. But that's insane. Does he even have this kind of pull?
Well, you know who'd have the answer to that? The Counselor.
One Counselor's better than zero. Where am I headed?
He could be in the Executor's office. It's a fairly defensible position.
I'm on it.
Just a sec. There. Now we can talk by Omnitool. Go.
Alright.
Thane, did you hear all that?
Yes. I'm nearing the building, but running is difficult. I'll try to get to you.
Troops in the lobby. They were dug in.
I can see more through the cameras. They're all over the station.
They really went room to room, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
None yet.
Damn it. Keep looking.
Richfield! Lamont! You alive?
Hey! Am I not alerting the whole station?
If gunfire doesn't put them on notice, I sure won't.
From Sergeant Uriah Shaw to Captain Iana Mao. I brought up number 177504 from evidence so you can see for yourself. We caught the slag who was assembling in one of the towers, or Tower 110's bathrooms. He got it past the detectors in pieces, metal barrel and a hollowed out Omni tool, Ezo and one of those scissor toothbrushes. The rest is plastic or ceramic, no gang ink on them. He was in a sport coat like most of the male employees of 110. His ID was manufactured. He's got a record that dates back to when his med card was issued, but before that, nothing. This is way beyond coincidence. This is a pro assassin, and he's not the alone. We got people smuggling talons all over the station. Patrol knows it, organized crime knows it, everyone knows it. But when you try to talk to the Major, you hit a steel wall. Where's Internal Affairs when you need him? Why can't we get them to open an investigation on customs? You would not get away with this blind eye business if this were LA or Hong Kong. The Major says he's not going to screw over good police because of one note with pistol. But this just isn't one. Ask the Executor this. If this is the stuff we're catching, what's slipping by? Personal log, Armando Owen Bailey. G1. Warn Herc that if he doesn't fill out his reports properly, I'm kicking his ass one end of the Citadel to the other. Reschedule meeting with customs analysis about cargo weight discrepancies over the last year. Don't let him wriggle out of that again, damn it. Reports of undesirables getting on station illegally. Have biometric systems calibrated. Again. Kick Herc's sorry ass from one end of the Citadel to the other. Rewarded as a traitor deserved.
We've got to be close now.
Yeah, there's a stairwell further on. Executor's office is right above it. Let's hope we're not too late.
Okay.
Bailey, looks like they got the Executor and 2 Solarian bodyguards.
Damn, alright, keep searching. If you don't see the counselor's body, don't count him out yet.
Crafty son of a bitch.
Found him. He looks unharmed.
Get him somewhere safe.
Enter the worst character in all of Mass Effect. Kai Lang. Fucking Raiden wannabe.
Don't even think about it.
Shepard, he's going to kill us all.
That remains to be seen.
I mean, Utina, he's staging a coup. He's got the other counselors now to hand over to Cerberus.
3 on 1, pal. It's over.
No.
Now it's fun.
Make that 4 on him. Here's how big a loser Kai Lang is. He may have been able to get Thane, but Thane stopped him from assassinating his target. A terminally ill Drell stopped Cerberus' #1 assassin. Fuck you, Kai Lang.
How bad is it?
I have time. Catch him.
Shepard, what's going on up there?
Thane needs medical help, fast. And I need to take care of an assassin.
He must be going after the rest of the council.
Get the word out. Udina's trying to seize power. I've got to get to the counselors.
They're being taken to a shuttle pad on the Presidium. Start driving. I'll try to raise them on the comm. I've got a fix on the council's position. I'm sending it to your car.
Good work, Bailey. We're almost there.
Although, even though he's a loser, Kai Lang does have titanium level plot armor. See, I would have just shot him right then and there. Or instead of, you know, shooting through the glass, just roll the car over upside down. And watch him fall to his death. But no.
Shepard, my instruments say your car's stopped.
I'm on foot now. Any luck contacting the council?
Negative, their guards are dead. But we've still got vital signs on the council's transponders.
Where are they going?
The shuttle pad above Shalmar Plaza. Udina's with them. If he can get them in range of that assassin, this is all over.
On my way.
Shit. Catch your head.
They don't like to hold still, do they?
No, they don't. But a good infinity rifle should take care of it. Screw you, Phantom!
They sealed it behind them.
When in doubt, Infinity Gun. Exactly. All praise the mighty Infinity Gun. Oh shit.
I'm at Shelmar Plaza. Where's the council?
In an elevator. They're trying to get to the shuttle dock. Someone's following them. Someone with a sword.
Great.
Got a ride for you, Shepard. Grab an elevator. Hello. I sniped the soldier out of it. Hijack. Cerberus mech.
Okay,
All right.
I'm in the shaft.
Hang on. This'll be a fast climb.
Tell me that assassin hasn't reached the council.
He's trying, but I'm making his elevator stop on every floor.
Ha!
Nice. I found our friend.
Kill his elevator. There's a power conduit beneath it. Bye-bye.
Going down.
Incoming phantoms.
Guess that was their stop.
Shepard, bad news.
Is there any other kind?
That hitman jumped to another elevator and he's overridden my controls. He's on his way up. I can't stop him.
I'll handle it.
Here they come.
Down you go.
Shepard?
I see them. Jump!
What's that noise?
Good. Get down.
Damn it, kid!
Go.
Although, I approve of his use of the Carnifex over the Predator.
Cerberus took out the shuttle. Everyone back to the elevator. Move! Shepard, what's going on?
Shepard's blocking our escape. She's with Cerberus.
Just hang on. I got this. Everyone calm down.
I can explain this, Caden.
Come on, Shepard. Gun drawn on a counselor? Kinda looks bad.
We don't have time to negotiate. You've been fooled, all of you. Odin is behind this attack. The Solarian counselor confirmed it.
Please, you have no proof. You'll never do.
There are Cerberus soldiers in the elevator
And what
shaft
proof do
behind
you
us.
have?
Open that door, they'll kill you all.
Shame when someone's getting their gun.
We've
Yeah.
mistrusted Shepard before, and it did not help us.
We don't have time to debate this. We're dead if we stay out here. I'm overriding the lock.
Come on, Caden.
I better not regret this.
You won't.
You won't.
Udina, step away from the console.
To hell with this.
All right, kid.
Got a gun.
Take the shot. Now you're a Spectre.
Caden.
Yeah, I'm good.
The door!
Bailey.
Made it as fast as we could, Shepard. Looks like you took care of things.
Something's not right. You said Cerberus was targeting us. Where did their soldiers go?
Cerberus was right here, but they beat feet into the Keeper tunnels when they figured out we were coming. Sorry, Counselor, I'll say it plain. Shepard just saved the lot of you.
And you have saved my life twice now, Shepard. I owe you both a personal debt, and one on behalf of Palaven.
Just doing my job.
You don't owe me anything, Counselor. Times like this, we all stand together.
Commander, do you have any idea why the elusive man would do this?
No, I don't. But I plan to find out.
All right, people. Principals are evacuated. We got a tunnel and 1 million more places to secure. Move it.
And with that, the Battle of the Citadel has been won.
Yes? Things didn't go as planned. The Council's still in control of the Citadel, and Udina's dead.
Udina was expendable.
Now what?
There are other plans in motion. I'll fill you in when you return. I'm surprised you let Shepard get the better of you, Lane.
I'm not.
It won't happen again.
We'll see.
Even the elusive man knows that Kai Lang's a loser. He's like, yeah, it'll happen.
Looked over every centimeter of those tunnels, Shepard. Your Cerberus pal is made out of smoke and mirrors.
People just don't vanish.
Like, these are tunnels, right? Just one exit and one entrance.
No, that Keeper tunnel from the elevator lobby led into the superstructure. Once you're in there, the place is like an ant farm. We can't even get an ID on him. He released a VI into the Citadel system that erased footage of him wherever he went. I guess he didn't trust that Udina's plan would come together. That reminds me, we got your friend Thane into Huerta Memorial. He's in for surgery. Apparently, there's complications.
What complications?
Do you think he'll make it?
I caught that they didn't have much drow blood on the Citadel. I notified his next of kin, his son Koliat. He was the right blood type, but I don't know if he made it in time. We're pretty sure the route to the hospital is safe from Cerberus. If you want to see him, I'd go now.
Thanks, Commander.
I'll get on it.
Oh, and you can tell him the Solarian Counselor says he's a hero. Just, I don't know, make things easier for him.
Alright, we will go ahead and head to Huerta to send off Thane, and then we'll call it a strength. Although, let's eavesdrop here.
This is a problem, boss. Cerberus has changed their ciphers, and our code breakers aren't getting anywhere.
My wife just sent that down. They hit where? Damn it. How are we supposed to predict the moves of an enemy we don't understand? Divert to...
Spectre status recognized. Please, 1 moment, please. Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
No, I'm seeing it here, too. We're low on metagel and synthetic blood, and we don't have enough volunteers. If we could get the rings of Elune from the Salian Nebula...
Rings of Elune.
We could declare a cult.
There's got to be something. I don't know what Cerberus was packing, but we're going to lose this patient.
Without a new treatment plan, we're stuck, and I can't think of anything beyond what we've already tried.
I know, but I can't think of anything else.
I understand Palaven is very busy, but this is one of your own generals. He was stabbed with a poisoned blade by a Cerberus soldier during the attack on the city. We can't identify the toxin.
Oh, wrong one.
We're barely keeping him alive right now. some form of neurotoxin. Look at our charts.
Can I help you?
I'm looking for a Drell named Thane Krios.
Well, we have a Drell, but not under that name.
He was injured. Stab wound. He's a regular patient here.
It's all right, it's all right. I see. The doctors were able to repair a lot of the trauma. However, Mr. Krios is in the final stages of Keprel's syndrome.
Yeah.
At its worst, Keprel's syndrome interferes with his blood's ability to carry oxygen, and he lost a lot. Now, they've given him transfusions, but frankly, there was a very limited supply of Drell blood on the Citadel.
What do you mean, was?
Is he still alive or not?
Mr. Krios slips in and out of consciousness, and the outlook isn't good. It's hard to tell how much time he has. When he's awake, he's pretty lucid, never forgets anything. I think that helps. His son, Kolyat, he's in there saying his goodbyes. You might want to say yours.
Commander Shepard, my father mentioned you were no longer incarcerated. I don't know if you remember me. I'm Kolyat Krios. I came to donate blood and, well, he asked me to take off his oxygen mask so he could be comfortable. I don't think it will be very long.
Your father helped me save a lot of lives. I'd like to be here.
Of course.
Commander, I'm afraid I won't be joining you again.
You've done more than enough, Thane.
That assassin should be embarrassed. A terminally ill Drell managed to stop him from reaching his target.
I'll pass the word along.
There's something I must do before it gets worse. I must... Kalahira, mistress of inscrutable depths, I ask forgiveness. Kalahira, whose waves wear down stone and sand.
Kalahira, wash the sins from this one and set him on the distant shore of the infinite spirit.
Kolyat, you speak as the priests do. You have been spending time with them.
I brought a prayer book. Commander, would you care to join me?
Yeah.
Kalahira, this one's heart is pure, but beset by wickedness and contention.
Guide this one to where the traveler never tires. The lover never leaves. The hungry never starve. Guide this one, Kalahira, and she will be a companion to you as she was to me. Kolyat, why did the last verse say she?
The prayer was not for him, Commander. He has already asked forgiveness for the lives he has taken. His wish was for you.
Yeah, salute in the chat.
Thane. You won't be alone long.
Yeah, I always prefer the FemChat version of that because of how Shep figures out that the prayer isn't for Thane but for her. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and call the stream here. Next week, we will continue with the aftermath of the Battle of the Citadel. And we should be able to do another Cerberus rescue mission, rescuing ex-Cerberus scientists from I forget the planet name, but whatever. Thank you all for joining me. I hope you had fun. And I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow with Project Wingman, depending upon how choppy the stream gets. If it doesn't work out, then we'll just stick with Mass Effect on the PC for the time being, and we'll move to PlayStation. Anyway, have a great night. Take care.